but it was too hard to read. So the extent of my effort was 2 pages. But no one else, yeah, that was it. So when I was 16, God graciously showed me the truth, the way, like how to have a relationship with him, because it would never have occurred to me to seek for God. I just thought this is as much as anyone can know. All the religions are just knowing a little bit. So yeah, just praise the Lord for that. That I didn't have to go and look for it myself. My mum came along first, and a cousin witnessed to her, who we had lost contact with a while before that. And so yeah, during that time, so I received Holy Spirit at a kids camp in February 2004. I spoke in tongues on the last day, and I got baptised on the Sunday. And I could just see that those things were all in the Bible, so that was the most exciting thing. And that I could finally understand the Bible and I could relate to it. And just a quick testimony that I was sharing in the testimony circle. At that time, when I was in high school, my dad was an alcoholic, so we saw like a few things. We saw like how bad it can get. So sometimes you only see just people who appear to have fun when they're drinking alcohol and things. So even though I saw how bad it could get, I still went out drinking with my friends when I was like 14, 15, before I was in the Lord. And because there was nothing else to do, and there was like no other way to socialise really, so I just was doing all those things anyway. And I did not have a clue that anything like this existed, like any camps or any fellowship or anything. So I'm just really grateful that someone came and told us. So it just, like camps like this really remind me that, just other kids might look like I looked like I was having fun and things, but I would go home crying, and because there was this other situation happening. So I looked like I was having fun and wouldn't be interested, but I was just really grateful when someone told me that there was something else, something better. So the point of that was that when we came along, he stopped drinking alcohol when we prayed for him. Like the situation didn't change immediately. He would still have seizures and things, and he still didn't stop drinking immediately. But we prayed for him, and 2 weeks later he stopped drinking completely. And that was such a massive miracle because it was impossible for him. And he said, he doesn't testify, but he says that he lost the desire to drink. So that was a big miracle anyway. That was one of the first ones that I saw. And then just another quick one. Sorry for you guys who've heard it before, but when I was on the plane coming to Australia the first time, the oxygen tank in the plane exploded and blew a hole in the side of the plane. And the pilot dropped this plane out of the sky 19,000 feet in 3 minutes, and his electrical equipment was blown out. There was a hole in the side, there was panels that come off. It was really close to the fuel line, where the wing is. There was a hole in the ceiling, and there was bits of metal that come through the floor and pushed the door handle to almost in the open position. So the door was in the first stages of opening. A few millimetres further, it would have just took the wing off. That's how close it was to the wing, and this huge metal cylinder just shot out the sides of the plane and took the panels off, and it could have just took the wing off. This plane stayed together in this condition for 30 minutes until we made it to land, and when the oxygen mask came down, we just immediately started praying in tongues. And God promises peace, and that's what I had personally anyway. I just had complete peace in the situation. Like there was grown men who had tears in their eyes and things, and I just kept praying. And the next day on the headline on the newspaper was miracle, and they were investigating it for years later. So he's provided and protected. Like there's just endless testimonies, but I do always share that one. But anyway, sorry. I'm just really grateful, and thanks.